A lot of parents with autistic children have asked me, how did I get Darius to eat different foods? So Darius is a taco lover. Yeah, he loves tacos. I'm tired of tacos. It's like we've been eating tacos 40 days and 40 nights. So, at, when he was smaller, he was very picky. He ate like popcorn, chicken nuggets, shredded cheese. He would eat bags of shredded cheese. Peanut butter and jelly was his favorite, and when you made the peanut butter and jelly, you had to cut it in 4 squares or he wouldn't eat it. Then it was a time when he wanted the peanut butter over here on the bread and the jelly on the bread, and it couldn't touch. So you had a peanut butter bread and a jelly bread. Then it got to the point where he didn't want bread. He wanted to eat it like ice cream right out the jar. But how did I manage to get him to eat more and more? So when he started liking tacos, I started putting stuff in tacos. I would take a taco or tortilla, a taco shell, and the meat, he calls it taco meatball cheese. So taco meatball cheese means that it's just a taco meat and cheese. But in the meat, I put spinach in there, chickpeas, any kind of vegetable in the meat I would mix up. And sometimes, he started tasting it. He would like pick something up like, okay, a broccoli. It's different, but he would taste the broccoli and he liked it. So he started eating more and more, and I would add more. And I never forced him to like try any foods like on the side. So like if I wanted to get him to eat pinto beans, I would do a little small, side little dish of pinto beans and see if he would try it. And if he tried it, he tried it. If he didn't, he didn't. And then I also made food look very enjoyable, and it is. I didn't have to make it look too much enjoyable because I was enjoying it. So we have to be enjoying it, enjoying my food. So he saw that, was like, let me taste that. Let me get a little bit of that. Break me off a piece. So he saw me enjoying the food, so he wanted to try it. And as he became more verbal and more, he was able to understand more things, I would get him to taste it. So like, Darius, taste this, and he would taste it. And if he didn't like it, he would say garbage. I got a rice story for you. We were at some type of event, and Darius, this is the time he was into rice. Like, he liked rice, eggs, onions. So that's another signature dish of Darius, rice, egg, onion. So you got to have the rice, the eggs, and the onion. So fried rice, basically. So my sister was having an event, and she was like, we got some rice. My neighbor made some rice. I'm like, cool. So we gave Darius a big plate of rice. He tasted it. He was like, garbage. I was cracking up. My cousin was cracking up. It was funny. And I was like, it doesn't mean that the rice is bad. It's just not the rice that he likes. And when he doesn't like something, he says garbage. And doesn't mean that it's not good. It's not for him. So the more and more I introduce new foods, like, here, Darius, taste this kiwi. He loves kiwis. Now, the golden ones. So I got him to taste it. He tastes it. And sometimes he make faces. He got to smell it and touch it and break it apart. But he likes kiwis. So I just started adding more and more food choices. Like, recently I added chickpeas. And he's going to have some chickpeas today with his tacos. So he eats it. He likes it. So don't give up. Just try. And try to do more healthy choices. I know sometimes it's hard because I was there, Darius would eat popcorn, a cookie, some Cheetos for breakfast. But try to, implement more healthy choices to kind of balance out the unhealthy and the healthy. And I tried to stay away from a lot of sweet things with Darius and sugary drinks. He doesn't drink anything sugary. And the story behind that, one second, I gotta turn this off. The story about the sugary drink is because I would give him like cranberry juice, apple juice, and I would crush his vitamin, and he had an iron deficiency, so he had to take these vitamins. So I would crush it up in there. So the Inspector Gadget, he noticed it. It was like, I'm not drinking anything that's cranberry, purple, red, yellow, anything. It has to be clear. So he started drinking water, and it was a good thing. But don't give up. Just try new things. And when you try new things, try to stick with a food for a certain amount of time. Don't try to implement. Don't try to use chickpeas, and then he doesn't try chickpeas today. You're going to try some black beans tomorrow. So stick with the chickpeas for a while. Have them, Wednesday, try chickpeas this week, and then try it again next week. Make it a staple on their plate. And you're going to get there. Don't give up. You have to learn your kid, take notes, and it's going to be all right, because these just the things that I did. It might not work for you, but you have to find out what works for you. But find out what's work for you, and it's going to be okay, because it has to be. So God bless you. One.